Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, what's up? Hello, I'm Joe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and trusting me to entertain you. So as you can tell, I look a tad washed out, and that is because I am reviewing a foundation that will be linked right above here, and that will be the video that has been previously posted already. But I had to go ahead and put on a foundation, so I thought, why not review one? To review Jaclyn Cosmetics. So I feel as if we have enough products to start reviewing the Jaclyn Cosmetics line. And I have collected bits and pieces of these. The only thing that I have not grabbed from Jaclyn Cosmetics is that lipstick. Not the liquid lipstick. I have that. But that original bullet lipstick, I was too scared, guys. I should have grabbed it just for the sake of having one, but I didn't. And here we are. What I do have is lots of different Jaclyn Cosmetics products. So I'm going to go through each of them with you. If you guys are not familiar with Jaclyn Cosmetics, it is Jaclynhill's makeup brand. Now, she released a couple of things during the holidays, which were these right here. It was all part of a holiday collection that won't be, the packaging and everything won't be coming back. That was a limited edition collection, but I grabbed a few of them when those launched. However, these products, these formulas, did relaunch with her launch recently, but just not in this packaging and not in a quad highlighter palette like this. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. Now, when I went in to buy, she had, during the holiday, she had the Flare palette and the Flash palette. The Flash palette was a highlighter palette for the more light to medium skin tones, and then the Flare palette, which is the one that I was able to grab, is the one that was more for the medium to deep skin tones. However, the Flash palette had already sold out when I got to it, so then I thought, oh my gosh, if I don't grab the Flare, then I won't have a chance at the palettes at all. But as you can see, I've gotten use out of this palette. And the reason I purchased it is because I saw shades in here that I could use, even if not just for highlighter. So I knew I could use this for a highlighter. I knew that I could use this for possibly a highlighter when I was really tan, but definitely an eyeshadow. And I knew you could use this for either like just a good glowy top to a bronzer, which I found did not work out because these highlighters are beaming. So this is definitely more of a eyeshadow. And then this was an amazing blush. It's super highlight, super glowy, but like if you didn't want to do like blush and highlight that day, you could just top this on top of your bronze, like right above your bronzer. It gave a beautiful like blushy glow. The next thing that I picked up during the holiday collection was this Luminous Powder. Now this is supposed to be a powder that you could put all over your face to create a glow, and I got the shade Brighten Up. It wasn't like a beaming powder. It was like, she launched 3 different highlighters. So there was like the highlighter palette, which was like the middle shot as far as like being bright. This was the lightest as far as being bright. It gave her very much a glow within. And then this one being the very beaming one, which was actually called the loose highlighter, but it was like the beaming light loose highlighters, I believe. And I got the shade Balm. And it is bomb. It's beautiful. I love the shade. I love everything about that formula. And then now for her most recent launch. So she did relaunch the highlighters, but she relaunched them in individuals, and she didn't do all the shades, I don't believe, because I didn't see the shade Glow Up. I don't think. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see this shade. But of all the shades that I saw that she released in an individual pans, this was definitely my favorite shade, and I already have this shade, so I didn't pick up another individual highlighter, but I did pick up another one of the Luminous Glows because I really did like this powder. However, for some reason I felt that the shade Brighten Up left a white cast on me when I thought it was more of like a translucent, dust it all over your face and just get that glow within, and it definitely gave me more, like you could tell where I had placed it, you know what I mean? It wasn't just like that glow. So I thought maybe I should try a different shade. So then I picked up the shade Do Me, which was more of a, obviously the packaging is different when she re-released. This one has a rose gold packaging. This was silver and white with that frosted glass, but it's definitely plastic. This I feel might be actually frosted glass. It might be plastic, I don't know. But it is more of a, it's got the big J on top. It's got rose gold instead of silver. It's definitely new packaging. But the shade Do Me has more of a yellowy undertone, whereas that I feel that the shade Brighten Up has more of a beigey undertone, and I thought maybe that's why I was getting a white cast. Unfortunately, maybe I just don't know how to apply them, because I'm still getting that kind of white cast with these, although I love the way they look if I use them on people with lighter skin tone. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong there, but I really like the idea of them. It just, for some reason, I'm getting that cast. So if you guys have any tips on that, please let me know. And then she also launched these blush and bronzer duos, and I grabbed 2 of those. I grabbed Bronze Moment and Sunkissed, which is this right here, and I'll show it to you guys. And then I grabbed Yummy Toffee and Stay Rosy, because these are the only 2 that looked as if they would work for me as my tan and whatnot changes. So here we have Yummy Toffee and Stay Rosy, which is what would work for me right now, and I absolutely love it. I did try it yesterday, I believe, and like photographing and just looking in the mirror all together, it's so seamless. Like there's no patch. It literally blends like a dream. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put all this stuff on, but it just blends like a freaking dream. Now the blush, I really do love the blush formula, because it's very natural. It's not super duper pigmented, which I prefer with blushes, because that way you can build them, but it's pigmented enough that it shows up. But the blush has a satin finish, so it does give you that glow, which I really do love. I didn't even wear highlighter for the first half of the day yesterday because I had this on, and it still did enough for me. And then again, I also got the other shade. I got Bronze Moment, which was a little bit lighter, more neutral, and Sunkissed, which is the blush shade there. They look much lighter in the pan. They definitely show on the skin better, but this is definitely for more when I don't have a tan. Like this could be a great winter shade. I actually received this one first, and so when I put it on, I was like, God, I wish I had a darker shade, because I feel as if the formula would look great if I had a color that I really enjoyed, which I feel that color would be great, like I said, in the winter. But first, I'm going to go ahead and contour my face with my tried and true Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's a matte bronzer, but I love to contour with this before I ever go in with the new bronzer. So we're going to do that first. As you guys can see, this is why I love this contour shade so much. It's very neutral, leaning cool, so it gives a good like chiseled look, but it doesn't give any warmth really for me. So that's why I like to go in with it first, and then I go in with my bronzer. So again, we're going with the shade Yummy Toffee. This is such a good formula, and it comes with a really good mirror, so that's where I'm gonna look. But I want you guys to look how beautifully, and it's so buildable. It adds such a pretty warmth to the skin. And it's just, look at that. Look at this. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I love this shade. The formula, like I said, is beautiful in itself, and I was so excited to get Yummy Toffee. And so funny story, I actually luckily got Yummy Toffee. Look at that. I'm obsessed. Put a little bit on my nose. But I actually got lucky to get Yummy Toffee, because I'd originally ordered Bronze Moment because it's definitely more of my speed. I thought it would match me better. But what ended up happening was when I went to go place my order, it sold out before I could check out. First of all, freaking look at the seamless. I'm obsessed with this formula. I will be so sad if I ever run out of this and can't get it. This is like obsession. But anyways, I got lucky to get Yummy Toffee because it was sold out by the time I went to go check out. So then I went to get just Bronze Moment, got it in the mail, and I was like, gosh. So I literally checked every day to see if I could catch a restock before like it was even announced. And I looked on Ulta.com, and somehow, without any announcement, Yummy Toffee was restocked. And I didn't know if it was a glitch or what, but I just hurried and added it to my basket, and here it came. It's sold out again. I don't know, but I'm so excited about it. But as you can see, like this bronzer, it just blends, it melts into the skin. I will kiss someone's feet if Jaclyn could put this in a single pan so I could just buy it, because I'm not a huge fan of the blush, but this I can't live without. Do you hear me? Can't live without. Okay, but for the sake of the video, we are going to go in with the blush just so you guys can see what it's like. So again, this is the same bronzer blush duo, and this is Stay Rosy. And again, this gives a glow, so I'm gonna just tap into that and just kind of brush it on the cheek so it gives a, look at this thing making me look dumb. Maybe I was just in bad lighting, because that's kind of impressive. I did do it in actually kind of bad lighting, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I was just kidding. Oh my god. No, seriously, what happened? Because I did not, I feel as if, yeah. I'm sorry for saying what I said when I said it, because it's definitely pigmented. I also forgot to mention, I'm just going to go ahead and mention it, that I got she also released liquid lipsticks, and I have tried these out. I absolutely love the formula, but unfortunately, I was not able to get the shades that I actually wanted. I just grabbed the ones that I thought I could. I got I'm a Cancer and Nudie, because I thought Nudie would be perfect to kind of blend in the middle to create a pout. And I got I'm a Cancer because it looked more like what I would wear every day. But unfortunately, it's a little bit too light for me. It kind of washes me out and doesn't give me the look I want. However, I love the formula. It stays so well. It's comfortable. So I can't wait till these restock, because I'm going to grab a few more shades. And I am going to show you guys those liquid lipsticks. But first I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face. So I am going to dust a little bit of this Do Me powder on like my forehead and chin, and places that I'm not going to put like the beaming highlighter. I'm going to dust this on there just so you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about. It's probably going to make me look stupid just like the blush did, but I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to go in with more of a fluffy brush, because this is not to be like a super direct powder. I like to put some on the fluffy brush and dust a lot of it off, because I've noticed that that was part of the reason it was looking kind of white casty. See, I knew it would happen. No, doesn't look white casty at all. So maybe that was where I was going wrong. Maybe I was just too heavy-handed, because I was like really like trying to give it its best potential and not get too much powder. I mean, you could kind of tell still. You kind of give that little bit of a white, but in person I'm not seeing them white cast anymore, so that's funny. So maybe it was just a user error. So dusting this down the center of my face, and it gives just a very natural glow. Not that I really need it, giving that the foundation that I'm reviewing, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna dust some on my cheeks and kind of blend out that that blush, and give a little bit of a glow. So here is what we are looking like. It gives a very glow from within. So you know what? Maybe it was user error. I've only tried it like 3 times. So maybe it was just me. Maybe it was me all. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Beaming Loose Highlighter. Again, there's new packaging for this, but I didn't buy the re-release of it because I already had a shade that I really liked. Loved this shade Bomb. But, so I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brush. It is a Morphe E61. And I really, this stuff is so pigmented that really all that you need is what's in the lid. I'm so serious when I say that. Tap off the excess, put what's in the lid, and I'm going to show you how intense this still is, even with doing that. Are you seeing that? And that's like dipping into the lid, not the product, and tapping off all the excess. Imagine if you go in heavy-handed. Do you feel me? Like, I'm just telling you, just trust me when I say very light-handed. Look, so you see the glow that's already on there. Look at that. And that is like with me dusting everything off. You do not need a lot. Which is why I believe that she put it in such a small container, because she's like, they'll never have to repurchase if I get any bigger than this. Which I still don't feel that I'll ever have to repurchase this, because it's like va va voom. Look at that. I barely dusted on the tip of my nose and I look like Rudolph. Come on now. It's crazy. What I do like to do is go in directly into the product to apply the inner corner highlight and the brow bone highlight. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pop on my brows, and I'll be right back. Every time I pop back on and my brows are done, I really want to say, we're back in the browser field. We're back in the browser field. But I know Manny would come for me, because that came from him and he would come for me. So I'm not going to do that, but it goes through my head. Definitely does. Okay, now that our brows are on, and if you're curious, I use the KVD brow pomade in dark brown, and then I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in the number 12, or not brow pencil, brow brush in the number 12, and it's been like my go-to for a long time. Like, I'm loving it. So I picked up the product out of the container, and then I tapped off a little bit in the thing, and then I'm like picking it back up. I don't really understand the logic behind it, but that's what I'm doing. And then I want to show you guys just how intense this is. Watch. That was one swipe. Are you guys seeing? Watch. Look. It's actually blinding. Like, I'm pretty sure they can see me on Mars. Could you imagine if that was on my face? Look how much brighter that one is than this one, and that one was bright. She meant what she said when she said it, when she said beaming. So. And then, I mean, it is so intense, you guys. But I really like that look under my brows and in my inner corner. I really like that to be super bright and beaming. Alright, so now for the inner corner, if you just a dab will do ya. A dab also ya. Now, here we are. And could you imagine if you damped this on your inner corner? Like, this is like blended out. This is not even damp. So now that I have it blended out, I'm going to show y'all. I'm trying to show y'all how it looks when you like dampen it a bit. I'm actually going to. So I'm going to pick up this product, and then I'm going to spray a little bit of this setting spray on it. Just to damp it a little. And then we're going to see what happens. It's not damp. I didn't get it damp. So we're going to do that again. Okay. Oh, now it's damp. Look at that. Oh, beaming. Beaming. Oh. Maybe I did this. Maybe I did too much. Maybe I went overboard. Said no one ever. Look at that. I'm blending it out just a bit. It's not so harsh on the stop of the highlight, but wow. Do you hear me what I said? She meant what she said, what she said. Okay, so now we are going to go in with the liquid lipsticks. I was going to go finish my eyes and everything off camera, but you guys don't care to see that. You really just want to see Jaclyn. So I'm going to swatch each color for you on my hand. The packaging is super cute, by the way. Freaking love the packaging. But this is the shade I'm a Cancer. And it's super, oh my god. The formula is so good, guys. Look at that. Oh, It's so good. It's so pigmented, so soft, so comfortable. And it wears so long. This is the shade Nudie. I mean, you guys saw how beautifully that swatched. Oh my god, you could use this as a freaking concealer. Look at that. Now, I could never use Nudie on its own, no matter how fair I got, because I don't ever get really, really fair, but I get fair in the winter. But I thought in the center, and it actually blends. You have enough time to kind of blend lips together if you want to do like a combo, because the way this formula is. But like what I'm saying is it doesn't dry down super duper quick where you can't work with it. But I'm not going to use a liner because I want you guys to actually see the actual colors. But I am going to use both of the colors because I want you guys to be able to see that as well. But we're going to go in with I'm a Cancer first, just so you guys can see what it looks like. And then we'll go straight in with Nudie and kind of dab it in the middle. Look at that. So it is a gorgeous color. It's just a tad too fair for me. I mean, I say that, now here I am like, wait a minute. I tried it with Nudie, and maybe that's where it gets too pale, because I'm actually kind of digging it right now. Here I am doing a review and like taking back all my words. And that's the other thing, you don't need a lot. Like, wait a minute. Kind of love this look. And when it dries down, it's a tad different color. It gets a little more, not so warm. It's still warm, but it's not as warm when it dries down. So before it does dry down, we're going to go in with Nudie just to show you. I like it better like it is right now, but just to show you Nudie in the center. Now why I shouldn't do reviews, because like reviews are more for like after you've already tried it, you can tell people your thoughts and then kind of show them what you mean. But I tried it, shared my thoughts changed once I tried to show you guys. So kind of awkward because I kind of love it. I'm kind of digging this. You know what? You know what's different is the times that I did try this, I used it with a liner. Now it is still pretty pale on me, I will say that, but it's not as pale as it was for some reason when I used the liner. I just didn't like the way that it looked. I don't know what I was doing wrong or what if I just picked a bad liner shade. I didn't get any of her liners. She did release liners, but those sold out almost immediately. It was really strange how quickly those sold out. But this is I'm a Cancer and Nudie. It's actually pretty cute right now. But maybe that's it. Maybe I just don't need a liner because I actually don't mind the way it looks. I normally like have to line my lips, but I actually don't mind the way that it looks right now without having lined my lips. So now what I'm going to do is set my face really quick. And that way we can melt all the products together so you can get like the overall look of what it looks like when you melt it together. Okay, now the setting spray is on and you can see everything melted together. It actually looks pretty good, guys. Everything's looking pretty good, not gonna lie. I'll give you guys an up close look of the glow, the blend. You guys, she's on to something here. She's on to something. I don't know what it is. I mean, I really love Jaclyn Hill. I really do. She's the reason that I even got into YouTube. She's the reason that I am so obsessed with makeup. She's actually taught me the majority of all the makeup tricks that I have learned and passed on to others. She's just somebody that, like, when everybody else was sitting down watching Netflix and all these new Netflix series and everything, I hopped on YouTube years ago. And she was actually in her kitchen when I watched her first video. She was in her kitchen, but she was so fun to watch, and I was like, somebody's in her kitchen and I'm watching her do makeup, so she must be interesting, she must be smart, she must know what she's doing. So anyways, that is my review on Jaclyn Cosmetics. Any other things that she comes out with, you already know I'm about to purchase them. I'm not gonna pass it up like I did the hairy lipsticks, okay? Not gonna do that because she redeemed herself, you guys. She has redeemed herself. Okay, so anyways, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!